Okay, reckons we're live. Or maybe not. Yes. Welcome to the Out There channel, live stream 134. Got an interesting story to tell what happened to me, and probably look at some UFO cases and analyze them. Looks like the microphone's working here. I'm just going to cue the intro and play some music. And John's joining us on mic. Looks like it might be going. So, looks like the indicators are working. Good-o, good-o. Hopefully it'll be an easygoing live stream, no problems. I should cross my fingers when I say that. Please like and share, of course. Helps the channel out for free. Beware that we don't like swearing on the side chat or voice. It can be up to a 3-hour live stream. Time flies. We cover many topics in the same hours though. Do join our Discord group. John will be posting some information down the side how to do it. He'll also help you on the channel when you jump on. And you can come on and talk about your experiences or whatever. Good to be back for another voice stream. And looks like the intro is finished. And we'll start voicing the music. And switch. I think it went all right. So that's our Discord channel up on the screen at the moment. With our live stream rooms, text rooms, and also voice room. And at the moment, John's the only one on. So, well, only one in the live anyway. Yeah, he's here. So, just set this up here. Did it sound all right? It looked like the indicators were going. Cool. Who we got on the side? Anybody? Ben? We actually got Ben on. He's normally doing a live stream at the same time I'm doing one. Channel. One, 3, 4 already. I think John's getting sick of live streams. He says, "Didn't we do one yesterday?" It's amazing how the time flies, though, John, isn't it? It almost feels like yesterday. We might have to drop the Wednesdays one, so we have a bit of a break for the 2 in the weekend, or one near in the weekend and one actually in the weekend. And yeah, we must be working too much together anyway, because I had a dream about John. In one of my dreams, I was just telling him that he was out buying beds for his new house. And he got an extra bed and he gave it to me because he knows mine's always sloping, because the mattress has gone on one side, because the laptop's always, well, I'm always sliding off the bed when I'm doing the live streams because I'm on the bed because of my bad back. So yeah, but last night was an interesting night. So yesterday we had a big power cut. It was out for an hour and a half, which is abnormal because normally most of them only last just like a flicker or 10 minutes at the most. So yeah, of course we got UPSs in the house. None of the batteries are any good anymore, apart from my one in the bedroom, which is the newest one. And of course, the batteries are expensive. Expensive, as I found out. They cost $60 New Zealand each to replace. So I haven't got that sort of funds available again. So I have to wait a bit before I buy new replacements because others in the house probably won't part with their money, even though they use the system that I set up here. But yeah, so Mum comes bursting into the room. I'm half nude, half hanging out the bed. She says, "Oh, we've had a power cut, and the UPSs are not working." Of course, she doesn't know you have to hold the button in for 5 seconds to turn them on, because eventually, once the batteries run dry, they simply turn off, and if it's down for too long, they stay off. So I had to go and check all that. I pulled out the UPS, opened it up to pull out the batteries in it and check them out. And yeah, they're no good, and they're quite heavy. It's amazing how heavy these gel batteries are. They're like a foot long, I think. I suppose it would be about a foot and about 3 inches or 4 inches wide. So they're pretty grunty, but they last about 3 years in these UPSs. Out in the countryside here where I'm at, you need that protection, else you can damage your hard drives, your media server, and all sorts of other computer gear. It's just amazing how bad the power lines are out this way when we have storms, and there's always trees that people plant next to the power lines that obviously a branch touches one of the phase lines and grounds it, and it's enough to cause a spark in the system. But in the new areas here, they have all the 230 volts underground. They don't have it on power lines anymore because of that reason, I guess. And they have transformers more regularly, but actually in the streets rather than on poles. We call them little green boxes. They have them every so many streets, I guess. Probably covers 4 streets. You'd probably call that a block in America.
Right. And they're not ugly like power lines are either.
Yeah, they're quite blend in with the. They normally have them near parks or in the corners on streets.
Right.
And with a sign saying "Do not open or enter," because that cuts down the high voltage from 10,000 volts down to 230 for the streets. Anyway, so that was the power cut yesterday, and of course it reset all the clocks and stuff. And so I had to how you got the ones like I got on the screen here at the moment with the red LEDs. One next to the bed here was blinking, and it was what time was it now? I was just trying to think what time it was, but it was roughly the same time that I was meant to get up today. I think about 11:30, which is kind of strange, but they're taking nothing out of it to reset the clock, and obviously the battery had been flat. Now it's a bit strange that the clock battery was flat. You know how I was having trouble with cameras going flat and fully charged phones that are turned off. Well, now the battery in that was flat, obviously, but I didn't change it, and I think it might even be a rechargeable one which you can top up again, like a lithium ion one. But I have to open it up sometime and check. But it's not important because it's easy enough to reset the time on them. But yeah, it was blinking, and when you've had a power cut, they come on. It normally starts at 12 again and starts counting around, and it was blinking. So I reset it to the correct time, and later on that night, Mum was going to bed, and she said, "Oh, my clock's not the correct time. What is it?" And it happened to be 11:25 again, just by pure chance on the clock. Well, it's actually 11:22, but time she left it was 11:25, and I thought, well, that's kind of strange. It always seems to be happening on this 11:25. And of course, I got to get up for the live stream at 11:30 today to get ready for the 1 o'clock. So she goes to bed, and of course I'm uploading stuff to BitChute, and I've got a few things up there now.
They're really good, guys. They're anywhere from what 8 minutes to like maybe 20, and they're really, really good. I highly suggest going to see them.
So BitChute works on peer-to-peer, and I think that's it. Is it a .com? I think it might be. I'll get on with the story in a minute, because the story does get a bit crazy. So I was uploading to BitChute here, and what's good about it is it always shows your upload on the front page. So when you add stuff, it's always on the front page until it scrolls off. So you get a bit of publicity through that system, unlike you do with Google. And I should be there. The Out There channel. So I've been manually uploading some files here. I know Vien's chatting down the side there, but I haven't got time to look at the moment.
Asking for a wrench.
A wrench.
Control. Moderator.
Okay. Well, give him. Can you give it to him? He just wants to post a link, probably. I thought he already had a wrench. Oh no, he's got a new name, hasn't he? I was just trying to figure out why he hasn't got one. Can you give him moderator? Can a moderator give moderator? I'm not sure.
No, I can't.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I don't remember taking away the wrench, but doesn't seem to add it on the screen previously, so hopefully it worked. Now, next message you say it should have a wrench. It has in your name. Does it change it to blue as well, does it now? Yeah, it changes to a different color now. They've improved something at least on the side chat. So yeah, I was uploading all these, some of my best videos anyway, on BitChute. Just makes it easier to be pirated though, that's the only thing, because it uses peer-to-peer. But it's less likely to be taken down as well by the government or whatever. But there was particular ones I've uploaded. How can we get to it? Reckons I got 120 up already by the looks of it. Yep. Looks like it's sorted it from the most popular, which is the Tesla one, going downwards. But I uploaded one called Green People yesterday. It was talking about time and time slips and Mandela effect. If you don't know what a Mandela effect is, go and have a watch of it. So yeah, if you type green people, I wonder if it'll come up. So I'll just type green people. Should have come up. Looks like the search is not so clever, huh? Green people. I think it's 2 words. I suppose it shows the most popular videos first. Let's see. I'll post a link to the channel in a minute. So there you go. So if you put my name, we've got green people here. So this is a really interesting story. Sounds like it was actually factual. Looks like it's got over 40 views already. It's an old English story, which some say is a folklore, but I think there's some truth in it. But I talk about other stuff in there as well. And of course, I try and connect the dots and the information there. So, getting back to my story. So yeah, Mum come in at 11:22. Asked what the time was. I told her, and so yeah, I was uploading that stuff on BitChute before bed, and I managed to get to bed at about 5, I think it was. And goddamn, I wake up at half an hour later. So I turn over. I don't know why I woke up, because I must have dropped like a leaf, straight out to sleep because I was so tired. And I was looking at the clock, and it said it was 12:25, and I thought, hang on, it can't be 12:25. It's pitch black still, and the sun was just coming up, and I looked at my main clock on the wall, and it said 5:25. And I said, well, that one looks correct. This one's 12:25, and it wasn't flashing, which means the time got changed on the clock. Really, really weird. And I should have got my camera out and started videoing this to document it, but I didn't think much of it. I thought, oh well, it's just something crazy with the clock. So I changed the clock to match the one on the wall, 5:25, and of course I was bursting for a toilet at the time as well for some reason. I only went to toilet half an hour ago, so I went to toilet, come back to bed, and fell asleep again. And stuff me, I sort of wake up every hour, and turning and trying to get comfy again. And the room was kind of cold, and I thought, well, that's strange, because it was quite a warm because I opened up the window, and the sun was obviously coming up by then, and it was getting quite warm outside, but it was freezing cold in the bedroom. So I turn over again, go to sleep, and I keep on doing this every couple of hours until, below me, it felt like my heavy quilt was being pulled off the bed. Kid you not. And I was laying diagonal on the queen size bed, and I get up and look, and yeah, it sort of got slightly pulled off the bed, and so I kicked it up with my feet again, and thought, oh, it's quite chilly in here. And I thought, it almost feels like there's someone in the room looking at me, messing around with me. And it wasn't till in the morning that I remembered about the clock again, and it wasn't flashing like it should have been flashing if it was a power outage, because I thought maybe it was another power dip or something, and it should have been blinking, because it normally starts from 12 and starts blinking again. Because we've had a few little quakes lately, which is kind of another thing that I realise, that when you have quakes, it seems to stir up paranormal activity again, for some reason. So apparently there was an earthquake a couple of days ago that was quite big. It got up to about 4 almost, and we're like 15 k's down from the fault line. And then it makes a big boom sound, like the house lifts up and creaks and whatnot. And then Mum said, "Oh, look, there was a quake last night." And I thought, I didn't feel it. She said it was a 3. So she looked on the quake thing. So she started looking into the quakes because she's a bit paranoid again. So yeah, I fall back to sleep for another hour, and of course, she wakes me up, says, "Oh, it's time to get up." Get below me, it's 11:25 again, 11:25 a.m. And it's always at 25 business coming up, and I thought, well, this is too much of a coincidence. And so I get up, dress, go toilet, and then I go into her and tell her about the clock. I said, "There's something strange happened to me last night," and I tell her about what I just told you about. The quilt, or the doona, as the Australians call it, feather quilt, was pulled off me, and about the clock being the wrong time. It was 5 hours out. It shouldn't have been any reason why it was out, because there was. I said there was no power cut, was there? She says no, because her clock would have been flashing as well. So yeah, that's the kind of strange story that I had to say. And I thought, the 10:25 one, I thought, couldn't be like John, because John's always thinking that I'm always an hour late because of the daylight savings changed. I was thinking, oh, it couldn't be John somehow doing a poltergeist activity on me, he's trying to wake me up. So that's the sort of thing that flopped through my head there. So I just wonder if I'm being remote viewed, or someone's messing about with me in this paranormal existence that's around us. So yeah, what do you think of that story, John? Are you still there?
Well, actually, I'm NSA. Kind of caught me out on that one. So.
Yeah, I know. You used to be working for that cult known as
true.
Secure Team. So yeah.
You know what? I didn't know about paranormal activity increasing earthquake events.
Yeah, apparently. People up on the hillside here that had no paranormal activity ever started getting paranormal activity after the big quakes in Christchurch. It stirs up the dead. So unless it's something to do with aliens, and because I'm in the UFO field, I don't know. But it's a really strange thing that happened. So we got Erica on. Who else we got down the side there? Now I'm not making these stories up, and this is what, about the third paranormal story that I've told you in the last a year and a half. Like I said, I normally get something paranormal happen to me once a year, but since I've been doing UFO stuff, it seems to be increasing again. And the strange thing is, I was having this weird dream about a Muslim woman uh, with dark skin and big lips that was trying to kiss me, which is kind of like, is it incubus or succubus or whatever it is, with female spirit that's meant to haunt you in your sleep, that wants to have sex with you.
Succubus.
Is it succubus or incubus? I can never get it right. Remember, Ghost Adventures got called out on it, where Sack was talking about that he was being done by succubus or incubus. I can't remember which one it was. That was one was a male, and everybody laughed because he chose the wrong one. But anyway, what's going down the side here? And they were on Vern's show. Who was on Vern's show?
Sure. I kind of got lost on that one. Sorry, Erica. That didn't make sense, dear.
Oh. Was it not scrolling up? So what's Vern up to? Oh God, Vern. Have we got a summary of that?
Exactly.
Hey guys, I finally caught you. You sure did. Looks it's me then. What's that? Look, it's me then. All right. John, sorry about that. You had a troll go on and screw up the screen. I think John took off just before I took off though. I was about to go, and then it sort of went blank. And then I saw your live playback had been deleted or unlisted. But just before that, I saw it had like a logo or someone's name come up, which was probably the person that hacked you, I guess. I had to figure out how to prevent that. Yeah, it's like they don't have encryption. They put the encryption key in the actual Hangouts. I don't know if you showed your desktop by mistake instead of the browser window, but then they can read the line at the top. Yeah.
You were saying that the other day. I'm like, ooh.
Yeah. Well, Van's been doing a lot of streams lately as well. I thought he was going to cut back, but he seems to have increased them. So, yeah, it's bad when people hack you and try to mess. And some people, it's their income, you see. And if you do that to someone's income, that's really interrupting their income stream on live, because that's all the income they've got. That happened to Uni Rock and some other guy. I can't remember what his name was. A bearded guy used to have on talking about Mandela effect, and which is basically based on changes in timelines. Some people remember things differently, like Star Trek. "Beam me up, Scotty" was never ever said on TV, believe it or not. So we used to say it all the time at school. I don't know if anyone else used to, but apparently it's never been said at all. And I'm not too sure where we got it from then in that case. And I still remember it beam me up, Scotty, when we used to play shoot me outs. I made up this laser gun out of wood and nails and painted it black and made it look like the Logan Run laser gun.
Cool.
Yeah, and you used to turn the knob on the end of it, and it looked just like the TV prop. And everybody was sort of jealous because I was able to make this laser gun. And I think I even wired up some batteries and some light on it. So I pulled a little trigger and it would flash, if I remember right. Now I'm not too sure about my memory after the Mandela effect, people. Like 3P CPO is meant to have a silver leg, and I never even remember him having a silver leg in the movie. So there might be something in it. I don't know. Someone's messing with our time streams. Well, we just got bad memory now. I don't know.
You have a pretty solid memory when it comes to time.
So Paul got removed too. Yeah, from that live stream. That was a long time ago now, though, wasn't it? At least 3 weeks ago. Time flies. This year's going so fast. It's funny when you work and you really hate your job, the time just drags on. You're thinking, when's this day going to end? Yeah, when I was cleaning, I was thinking, oh Jesus, we've still got more to do, and it's already 2 hours gone, and it seems to be taking forever. So Google's changed now. I haven't actually checked to see if they got that new. They were going to split Hangouts into Hangout Chat and Hangout Meet. I suppose Meet would be the business version, which they have to pay for probably, and Hangout Chat will be the free for all, which has limited functionality probably. And you have to pay $5 a month to get upgrades to be able to do Hangouts on air probably, to use it for your live streams. That's why we switched over to Discord, so we're already ahead of the wave. Yeah, go ahead. What'd you say?
No, I was going to say I can certainly see Google going in that direction, charging for streams and stuff. Absolutely.
Yeah. At the moment, I've got a bad ear still, and that sort of put me off. So I can only hear in one ear at the moment. So yeah, I suppose we should carry on. So that's the digital clocks, but I couldn't find one that's had 12:25 on it. You think about all the images on there. I even typed there's 12:35. It's close enough. I typed in what time I wanted as well, and Google didn't give it to me. Gave me everything else. 12:28. That's close. But I got ones on the wall similar to that one. Well, not that one. Well, it's a big version of that one. It's got time and the temperature in the corner. Had it for a few years now. Like that one there. I want to get one of those internet clocks where you don't have to keep changing it for daylight savings. There's another one looks like on the wall, but mine's more 4:3 size. So yeah, just close that down. So yeah, I've been trying to add some more designs from Gerard's given me bliss. I've put some modifications on them, and they're rejecting them now. And they don't like the white backgrounds, which is kind of silly because it needs the white background to be able to see this one here called Alien Code. I don't think it will show up when you print it out on darker T-shirts. And at first I didn't improve that one there, which is a transparent version of it. And I think it won't show up on blues and blacks very well as greens. So I wanted the white background here, so it's constant, and they won't approve it, as you can see down here, rejected. So maybe I have to change Merc stores, because I've been trying to debate it on email with support, and it's like dealing with half brains. And they don't understand what I mean. I think what they're trying to do is they're trying to reduce the white backgrounds. Well, they want a white background to be consistent between all T-shirts. This is a Men in Black that Gerard did. Modification of the one here, which is like a yellow-green background, which they approved. But no reject there, but they disapproved this one because it's got a white background. Makes no sense whatsoever. Rejected. So I thought I might try and edit that one today and show you how I upload it onto the spreadsheet shirt store. Keep thinking spreadsheet, spreadshirt. So yeah, just bring that up here. I'll show you how to do it. And so there's a copy of it here. We are watching, which is double meaning, like they're watching me, which is probably the people changing my clock. Or they're actually watching the channel. So I thought that's quite a good thing. Gerard did the rest of it. So I put it on a white background and added the writing on, but they rejected it. So I thought I'd try and make a transparent one, upload it and see if they accept it. So I'll just bring it up in the editor. It won't take long. Let's Vin soon. Yeah, it's working good sometimes. It seems to do some crazy stuff. Like right click doesn't always activate, it takes a wee while to show up. Which I couldn't work out last night. It's almost like there's a ghost in the machine. Yeah, I had it all set up on the last live stream, right? And I said to John, I'll come back in 10 minutes, was it? Or something like that, half an hour. Went to get something to eat and had a shower and come back. And blow me, it was all screwed up. It wasn't working properly. The screens are on the wrong screens. And I thought, what the hell's going on here? And I always keep thinking maybe I'm being remote controlled or something slipped through. I've tried every virus scanner under the sun just to be sure. But I never thought about paranormal activity. Maybe someone was playing while I thought it could be paranormal, you see. So I had to reboot that and reset it all up, and I was really peed off. But yeah, it's just sort of things are sort of clicking into place now. I said to John at the time, it's almost like people are out to sabotage me all the time. So anyway, we want to make this background transparent, but we also want to put a book outline on the stuff here, which it might be a bit tricky without redoing the writing. But what we can do is we use this thing called the magic wand up here on the corner. You can see my CPU streaming at the moment at 58% on 12 cores. So we want the magic wand here, and it allows you to select all the same color background with one click here, and it puts an outline around stuff. As you can see here, it's worked out where the writing is and the outline of the man. And you could, it's normally on 50%, but you can change it how you like, make it less sensitive or make it more sensitive. Depending on how complex your background is, it will select more or less of the image. So at this, on this image, it doesn't seem to make any difference by the looks of it. Right, you can see now it's got that bit chopped out here at 83. If we drop it back to 50, you can see it's got the outline going around this way. So now we can just simply use the eraser, and we can set the size of the eraser, and we can start making it transparent, but it won't actually erase anything to do with the man or the writing. Pretty cool, huh? Is it coming out there okay, guys? But the problem with doing it that way with a small eraser, I normally just go to a really, really big one here. Are you there, John?
I'm here.
Okay, so you're seeing what I'm doing. Now I can just erase it just like that. And that makes it all transparent, you see? Ta-da! It puts this checkered pattern on to say that it's transparent. Now the key here is to save it as a PNG, which is like MP4 version for pictures, instead of that useless JPEG format. So yeah, so it's all done there now. It's all transparent, but the problem I have is the writing here needs to have a border around it, and the man needs to have a little white border around it, so it stands out on a white, on a all the different colored t-shirts. So if we have a black t-shirt, right, that writing will probably disappear, and so will the man in black. So you need an outline. So how do we do that? There are some functions available where we can select, want to deselect it, gets rid of the magic wand. Then we want to select all. We want to choose a white outline for our primary color. That one there. What's that coming up? And we want to choose effects, I think it is, and object and outline. And let's see if it's going to work. Probably not, because we need to go around the outside of this. I wonder if it'll work with the magic wand. So normally it puts the outline around stuff, and you can choose the thickness. Oh yeah, it might be working, doing something. Oh, there you go. Looks like it is working. See that? Now we've got an outline going around it. Pretty cool, huh?
Excellent.
And we can change any color we want to, and the width. So how big should the width be, you reckon? That looks all right, doesn't it? So we can now save it, you see?
Yeah. That's actually pretty cool.
Yeah, makes it really easy. Of course, that was self-learning, all that. No one taught me how to do that. Space Jared is the same. He's sort of self-taught on how to use the tools. So now we can save this one. Back to images. And we can give it a new name, Men in Black version 2. And we can put transparent, and we'll see if this one gets approved. If not, we'll have to look at using a T-spring or something like that. Transparent. Right. I got it right, didn't I? Trams, is it? There we go. And save. 32 bits. And now we've got it saved there. Should be in the same folder. It looks identical. One's got transparent on it. And it will open up exactly the same. But it'll have the color of the background here. You can see it's off color white, and we can see the pure white edging on it. So it looks like it's working. So we give it a try. We need to upload it to the store now, and probably go to the download folder. So I might just copy it to downloads. And go to the web page that I got logged in. Back here. And I think, I'm not sure if we can edit these ones or not, but I might just leave those there. But I'll just show you how to add a new one. Upload a new design. Pretty simple interface I got now. Create product, upload design. Looks like they've been changing this too. And probably go to the downloads. Yep, it does too. Transparent. Yeah, you were saying, John?
Oh, sorry. I was looking in the side chat and I was trying to catch up when I put that out loud. Sorry.
You sound okay. You sound a bit corrupted here. I'm just wondering if we have to restart the mixer again. Discord. So there you go. You can see it's transparent with the outline. But it hasn't done underneath there, which may be a problem. I don't know. Kind of looks all right though, doesn't it? What's that in the corner at the top here though? Looks like there might be a mistake on the image.
Oh yeah, that little good tab.
Let's just have a look. Okay. That's the problem with transparent images. Looks like it's a white dot, doesn't it? So we might have to go back to it and just check. I did go around with the... Actually, that was the edge of my image though, wasn't it? I did go around with the brush, the razor brush, pretty decently there. So can we see it here at all? Is it up in the corner there or something? Can't see it.
It's showing it up though.
It's not showing up, is it? Let's have a look. No, wasn't that one? We should be able to see it on here, shouldn't we? Would be up here. I can't see it. Should be a big blob by now.
It should.
I think it's on their image. Kind of strange. Nope. Too much soon. No, it looks like it's right in the corner for some reason. Must be on my image. It looks like it's just in the corner. Okay, so it must be up here. Look, something in the corner there. I must have accidentally clicked. Anyway, there we go. And I should be able to save it and copy it across again. Why is it taking so long? It's on the other screen. Should be instant copied though. Overwrite, yes. Okay. So it should be fixed now, I hope. Looks alright still. Let's re-upload it. So we want to get rid of that one. Where's the cross? Is it there? No. Back. How do we get rid of it? Up here. Delete. Okay, try again. There you go. It's fixed. Looking good. So now we can click on it on the edit button here. Allows us to assign products to it now. Where do you want to sell it? So you can actually get them to try and sell your design on your behalf, and you get less of a commission, probably a couple of bucks probably. Well, actually, you probably get they probably get most of the commission, and you get the price that you set on your logo. So here we go. We want to set it on my shops. Just click on that one. Next. And it shows you the default best-selling products. As you can see, it kind of looks a bit strange already, being on black t-shirt. But you can actually edit these and resize the image. You can also now put it on sleeves and then on the back, which I haven't done. I haven't done a two-sided one.
That's kind of a neat idea. You gotta try it.
Yeah,
I could see what happens.
Could try it, but how'd you add the back, the extra back thing on it? That's the front. You could put you could put my other one on the back, but they might not approve it. You know, because it's an all white background. Right. Their channel.
You've been through enough of these polls.
Yeah, no design, product, color, print, apply. How'd you do it though? Edit design. Maybe it's on full screen. No. Well, you're meant to be able to do it. Cancel. But normally what I do is maybe you have to Maybe can't do it because it's not been approved yet. But anyway, I just do it normally. Just put edit product selection, and I just tick up here all items. Why is it not letting me do it? Select all. Oh, right up here. Click on the label, and that chooses all those products. 31, 40, 12. Adds. Well, I think it's about 160 items. Say
Wow.
done. Next. And then it wants us to give a description. Men in black are in the out their channel. Version 2, 2019. Oh, why is it not working? 18 and keywords. Transparent. We could leave it there. Men in black. In black. Out there. UFOs. So you can say create, but you can choose your device, how much you want to get for commission for selling that t-shirt. They give you a commission on the product, but you can also add an extra cost on for the design. So in this case, I'll say $1 and say create. And done. You can upload another image and just keep repeating it. But it has to be approved, as you know. So we go back to designs. It's there. And we have to see if it gets rejected. Which are kind of strange because these ones have got solid white backgrounds and none of those have been rejected. So I'm not sure what's going on. I personally think it's a cost-cutting measure rather than anything. Because if you print all white background, right, it's going to be using a lot more of the ink.
Absolutely. I'm sure that's probably why they're doing it.
And of course, we've got the alien code one here as well, which you can click edit. And I'm not sure if we can see the products on it. Preview. Preview, sales channels, preview. Okay. Well, there you go. Puts on a black t-shirt again. One with a different type of collar. So I'm not too sure how the alien code's going to come out on that too well. But it might be okay. Very green. Have to buy one, I guess, myself and see how it comes out. So it's selling for 22 US there. But they are really good quality t-shirts. Some I bought years ago. It's still good to wear. But I like having a solid bit there because it's like a built-in bib, as Jared would say. So if you're not paying attention when you're drinking or eating on the computer, often sometimes you drip some other sauce from the burger or something onto yourself and it stains the t-shirt, and eventually the t-shirt never comes looking really good anymore and you have to throw it away. So yeah, so you can do all designs, and it should be there hopefully. They haven't got rid of it yet, but that looks pretty good. Maybe better than this one. So I probably could do the same with this one here, turn it into a transparent background, and but I just think the one Men in Black might be just good enough now. I'm not sure if any other designs have vanished. There probably is. Let's have a look. Yeah, no, the Secure Team Cube UFO, the Photoshop he did, is still there. And my original one with the TR3B sucking up energy from a pyramid on the moon or Mars or whatever it is. So yeah, that's looking pretty good. Not too sure how long it takes him to approve anything. Get back. So yeah, how do we do one with multiple things? Is a good question. Drag or upload a new image. So what are these guys saying down here? I know it's not to do with UFOs yet, but I thought people might be interested. Talking about something being sent to me.
Erica has, I guess, some UFO pictures or videos or something, and she's not computer savvy, and she wants to learn how to upload them so she can get them to you.
Right.
Or search them.
Well, it's simply you join Google Drive. Drive.google.com, isn't it? You get 15 gigabytes free, which is quite good. Is it drive.google.com? Can't remember now. Simple. And you just need a Gmail or something like that, and you can then sign up for it. And you can just drag and drop your images that you want to share onto there. And you can right click on it, the image or whatever, document, video, or whatever you want to upload there. Just make sure it's not copyrighted and all that business. And then it gives you an option whether you want to share it and the pop-up. For some reason it's not working. I'm not too sure why on that one. So there's a right click and you can then share it. Share it. And you can just say
That would be
copy.
great, Erica. If you could do that and get it over to Paul, that would be amazing.
And then you create a share link which you can then post around anywhere you want to. Twitter, side chats. And it's as simple as that. Done. And normally you can click on this 9 dotted cube and it gives you all the things that Google allow you to get access to. Gmail, and you'll find Google Drive there. Drive. Looks like a recycle icon. Google Play Store. Maps. Earth. Finance. A lot of stuff there I don't use. What's good is it's got them on the cloud application, so you can actually do it as a word processor. So you don't actually need to install Microsoft Office on your computer. You can just use My Drive to create a new documents. So you can click on New here, and you can say Google Documents. And what's good is it can actually read out the documents, and it can create a audio file of the document and all sorts of things. So they do have some good stuff. So you can create a new document and whatever, blank spreadsheet, whatever, blank document, and you can go there, and it allows you just to use it like a word processor. Of course, you probably already knew about all this already. So now you can just use it like a normal WordPad, which allows you to access your Google Drive from any device worldwide when you're on the road, and you can just start typing up a letter for your job, and it's ready to be printed when you get to work. Pretty good idea. Unfortunately, NSA can see everything you're doing. And you can share it and save it. You can send it to your Twitter account or Facebook when you finish doing it. So yeah, not too hard. So
Yeah,
Google
it just takes practice and repeated use.
Yeah.
It becomes normal.
So did I post that BitShoot before? But if you go and click on my name here, takes this to the listing. Oh, what's happened here? Looks like I'm leaning on the pad. I thought I had it turned off though. Ah, we got some comments on there. I like it. So I've actually got 2 new subs on the BitShoot, which is good. So the more people you get there watching, the more likely you might be in the trending on the front page. I don't think I'll ever get there because I never get enough people, but does give some hope. Does give some hope for small channels, BitShoot. But it's not perfect. It has lots of errors and the support's pretty bad, and they want $5 a month to improve your membership and help with the running costs. But you can see here, this could easily take over from YouTube, and it plays pretty quick as well. Straight away, almost. It's glitching because I'm doing a live stream. It normally plays okay. Is that playing through the right speaker? Yep. These are old videos that I did. It took me like 8 hours. How long was that one? Hello, friends and followers. This is episode 16, 13th of April 2017. It's my 2-buck
So
microphone.
you heard the news that YouTube has cut on the ads, and it'll be a while before I get 10,000 views going by my...
So Google changed the rules several times since I've been a member in the 2 years. And first of all, it used to be 1,000 subs and you could get ads, and now they upped it to 10,000 views, which I didn't have at the time. Even though it was a year on, I had something like 5,000 or less, and then they changed it again and said now you need 4,000 hours watch time a year per annual to get ads back. So I earned about $28 New Zealand before they took it away. But now that would be like hundreds and hundreds of dollars because I do produce a lot of content now. And that's why we went to live streams, because those little episodes, like I'm showing you here, only take a lot of time. They take you got to do the voice separate to the pictures, and you got to put it into a video editor, do the special effects and stuff, where it zooms in, rotates stuff, just to make it a bit more interesting. And this is a story about the 2 kids that show up in the paddock, and they got green skin. So if you've not seen that, go and have a watch of it. Doesn't matter where, because I don't make any money from it anyway. It could be on BitShoot, it could be on YouTube. But as you know, I can do 3-hour streams and create, so many minutes that I can put loads of ads every 15 minutes if I wanted to, if I had ads. So I don't know why they looked at quantity rather than quality. I was doing quality stuff. If you watched all my old episodes, it was quality stuff. Way better than security. And I'm not saying that just to be egotistic or narcissistic or whatever Lions Ground calls me, but it's true. If you watch my stuff, it's like little episodes you'd watch on TV about various topics. Townsend Brown, Tesla, blue people, green people. What other topics have I talked about? Tic Tac. I did a thing on Tic Tac. It was about 25. And then I did Yeah, I did the second one on TikTok as well with about Kevin Day's story that appeared out of the blue. Turned out it had been posted before To the Stars even mentioned about it years ago. And he was actually on board the aircraft carrier or whatever it was.
Right.
Yeah, sorry, John. What were you going to say?
Oh, I was just something going to go ahead and reiterate again that those videos that you're putting up on BitChute, excuse me, the 8 to 20 minutes or whatever, the content is excellent. These things are so well put together.
Yeah.
I can't encourage you guys enough to watch them. They're really, really good.
So you got to remember, John used to be a security fan. Now he's a Out There Channel fan. So if he says it's good, pay attention, I guess. So I did this one on my bus about what Notre Dame talked about, and I actually found a strange connection, which I go over in the video. If you've not seen it yet, have a watch of it. You might find it really fascinating. It's about the true story of Antichrist. I'm not religious by any means, but I did actually look at it and see this pattern, and I was surprised that no one actually else had spotted it, because they often talked about the Bushes being the new Antichrist, or the Clintons, or regardless of whatever president comes along, they talk about them being the Antichrist. So I go over what the what do you call it, the Contron, can't get my head around the word. The verse that Notre Dame says starts with Q, something like that. But yeah, I talk about these subjects here, real UFO cases, which I couldn't debunk, and they sounded pretty legit. This one here with 100 witnesses in 1994. I also look at the ghost rockets and the connection to Victor Scheisberger. How do you say his name? But yeah, here's Schellberger, and he was like a really clever man that was able to suss out stuff with water. And one here on strange military badges that you may not have seen and know about. The Roswell memo, which we've talked about previously. John's seen that one on YouTube. The really crazy CIA story about how they shot down a UFO in Russia, I think it was. And the CIA actually has it on their released Freedom of Information release they dumped out a couple of years ago, 2017. Which basically they said that the UFO come crashing down and aliens come out of it and started attacking the humans that were firing on it, and they disappear in a beam of light. Sounds like a Verne story, that one. Go and have a watch of it. It's only 9 minutes long. Well, the story itself is only a few minutes long, but I do a 9-minute episode there. Another case here that I couldn't debunk. People have said it was like a blimp, maybe one of those steampunk inventors, or sounded like a meteorite or meteor. But I don't believe it was any of those when you look at the facts of the case. It's actually quite interesting when you compare the height of where they saw this thing, and it zoomed off back into the space again. It went up inside a cloud and disappeared. And of course, we've got Mojo's case I've just put up here too. And Blue People, of course, Secure Team debunked. Only 26 have watched it. And Green People and Nimitz, Kevin Day. Crazy Bigfoot stories, that seems to be popular. That's on 50 views at the moment. Bigfoot UFO connections stories as well. And Bigfoot vocals, which John had a bit of fun with, and so on. And there's a lot of 3 and 6 minute cases I've put up here called UFO cases. So people that don't like 3-hour streams can have a watch of it. And all the different cases that went out there where I do proper analysis like I do on lives. And I break it down into a 6-minute video for you. But I don't actually always do talking on them. So yeah, go and check it out. They're all on my YouTube as well.
Good stuff.
Yep. So when YouTube starts censoring us, you'll find that secure team is already on here too, I think. Let's see. Probably come up with my videos as well. And let's have a look. Ta-da! He's never seen anything like this before. When was that uploaded? So he's got a few views there. The infamous case is still unexplained. But I think that's his. He's got his stuff here, support channel. I know, looks like it's someone that's copied his stuff. Fight or flight, but he is up there too. Maybe just call himself secure team, maybe.
Well, hoaxers do like to ride on each other's coattails, so.
Yeah, people steal content all the time to make money of it.
It was still his to begin with anyway, so.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I used to have one called Secure Team up here. It looked like his channel, but he may have renamed it. Oh, look, another person that's duplicating the stuff. A lot of duplicates. Of course, I debunked that one. That's actually debris from the rover landing. It's like the heat shield. Of course, it's a UFO. That's in one of my UFO cases one. Zero Research Team. That's what he should rename it to, shouldn't he? Zero Research Team. Okay, but he is there. Keep have a look. But I was going to actually see if we can do a double-sided design here, but just have a look again. So it doesn't give an error message saying it's already uploaded. Obviously, they don't check that. How did we do it before? It allowed us to edit it. Was it up here? Design price, delete. Maybe I have to select the stores for it first. Okay, maybe now you can edit that. So, create design vertically, horizontally. Product color. How'd you do modelable though? No design selected. Well, how do we select it then? Any clues? I don't know. Plus? It's got a plus down here. Set up another cells? Nope. Heart. Designs. Tools. Tips. Well, that didn't work, did it? I got rid of it completely. I don't know. Can't see how you do it. You think it'd be obvious. Print areas. Oh, right, that's come up now. Don't remember seeing that there before, was it? What's that give us? Back, here you go. Drag or drop your designs between the print areas. So how do we do it? Looks like you can only change it back or front. Well, that's no good. How do we do multiple? Maybe they only allow it on certain items, like baseball, maybe. Drag or drop your designs between. Nope, gone again. Well, we'll try a baseball one then. That's a baseball tee. Because you for a team baseball thing, you have numbers on the back, don't you?
Generally, yeah.
But
I don't think that was like that.
Well, it doesn't talk about sleeve on it either. Do you have sleeves on?
Oh, I like those sleeve cuts. Quarter
Which
sleeve.
one? Yeah. What has sleeves that you can put logos on? Hoodie.
The hoodies, definitely.
What's that one there? Woman's. Couple of hoodie designs. Oh, what happened? Have I dropped off?
Next size up, because these have a tendency to run a little small, I found.
You found it a wee bit small.
Yes.
The
But
top,
that's not unusual with those things when you order like that.
well, you meant to use the measuring tape and pick the one that it says, because normally also if it's 2XL normally, and you measure it, you look on the chart whether it's actually gauged it or actually say it's actually a 3M or whatever it is. Yeah, you didn't do that.
I was getting into, so I ordered the right size for myself. I just ordered up, increase the size and boom.
I don't think you can drag and drop another design on the back. Let's see if it works. No, doesn't let you do it. What's it done? Loaded it up in there instead. No, I thought you could do it. let's see. Maybe we have to drop multiple things at the same time. Well, we could try it, I suppose. Go back to design. It's alright, we'll get on to move on stuff in a minute. So we want to get rid of that one. Well, that one hasn't been knocked down yet, so maybe they're accepting that one. So we want out the channel one, the UFO. So I'm clicking right click on it and it's not coming up. Kind of weird. That's a weird thing that started happening. And we want it in downloads. Why is it taking so long? So now if we select both of those and drag it, upload more designs or just drag here. Let's see what happens. Right, it's doing two. It's separated them.
Yeah.
That's a bummer. Maybe select two at the same time. I just tried that. Don't think it's worked though. No. Weird. I don't know how you do it. Thought we could figure it out.
Well, I'm sure their customer service department will be more than happy to help.
Yeah. They'll give you a link to a video probably. So we don't want duplicates up, so we better delete those ones. You'd think it'd be easy. So they did have a help thing here. Ideas, is it? Graphic trends, product groups. Because it would be good to have a front and a back on a t-shirt, I reckon. More cost to them though, isn't it? Maybe it puts the price up. Designs, designers. So they got designers you can actually hire and or charge you, I guess. Well, I'm not seeing anything there about designing it. Talking about how to make filters. No. Oh, well. Maybe they haven't implemented it yet. I thought they did though. SPREADSHIRT. Because that always was a lacking thing, not be able to have like I wanted to do one of those Black Ops badges on the sleeve and have my logo on the front and maybe something else on the back. That would look pretty cool. Especially if it's all black hoodie or something. You could have one. You could have one called Area 51 Security, but they might not allow it because it's a trademark or something.
Right.
Or protected or copyright or whatever. Spreadshirt, design, back and front, sleeve, same time. So this is the sort of stuff I've got to figure out, self-learn myself behind the scenes to run my channel. So everyone's probably asking, motherboard design on a product. Here we go. 2018. Probably hasn't been done yet. It says it's possible. They opened a spread shop 2 days ago. Okay, let's have a look at that link. Many of your partners. Okay. Let's see if we can get the British guy read it out. See, the right click's not coming up anymore. What's going on? Is it my mouse that's dying, maybe?
If dying, my batteries just died in my board.
Can't hear it. Should be working.
Many of our
There we go. So come on, right click. Is it the mouse or is it just slow? I don't know. Might have to get a new mouse.
Many of our partners have asked us to give you more print areas to get creative on, and we listened. You can now place your designs on several print areas on products suitable for this kind of customization. Back, front, sleeves, the tea is your oyster. It is obviously great to be able to put your designs left, right and center, but caution is in order. More print areas will incur more printing costs and additional design prices, so you will be well advised to keep tabs on the total sales price.
Is it saying you can put it anywhere but not actually more than one design though? Let's play the video.
Welcome. Today I would like to share with you how to ready your designs for printing on multiple print areas of a product. Often printing on either the front, back, or sleeve alone will cover your merchandising desires. And you can still do this as you normally would, but you can also create products with designs printed on more than one side or sleeve, like say the front and the back of a shirt or hoodie.
How?
Let's start in the Design tab. We already created some products with just one design and set the design price. Let's now upload designs as you normally would by either browsing the files on your computer or dragging and dropping files here. Now we have several designs to work with to create products. As mentioned, you can click on any of these designs as you normally would to create products with one design on one print area. Or by clicking here, in the next step, you can choose to upload more designs or add products with several print areas. You can choose up to 4 designs to place on different print areas. If you select 4 designs, you'll be able to create only those products with 4 print areas. Selecting 2 designs, and you'll get products with 2 or more print areas. Products with 1 print area, like a mobile phone case, for instance, won't be available. But let's select one design we just uploaded, and one we've already created with products, so it already has a design price.
Okay, see if we can duplicate that. So, design. Now he clicked down here, wasn't it? Create products for several print areas. I didn't actually see that. Select designs. Duh. Simple. So I guess what's strange is the unimproved ones are still in the list here, though. That's kind of annoying. So we want that one. And that one. Apply. Look, now it's giving us dots underneath. Cool. Okay, now we can create edit. Add to shops. Change the print positions. So one's on the front, one's on the back, I guess. Let's have a look. Probably already does it for you. Ah, cool. How cool is that? That's pretty good. But it's obviously going to cost more, double the price or something. Apply. So how can you do it on a hat? You can't do it on a hat, can you? What? Is that the back or the side? It's got it on one side, the out there channel on the front. Oh, that's pretty cool. So it's chosen products that a baseball cap. Oh, right, okay. That's pretty cool. I suppose Cody will probably say, "Oh, I wish I had that design on my hat," because he bought one with a UFO. Cancel. Edit product selection. I wonder if we can select all. See what happens. No. Well, yep. Done. Does it give us more choices? Oh, there's a few more there. Oh, look at this one. We've got a grey and black sleeve. Looks pretty good. Don't look too bad. And the back. So I do like spreadsheet wizard. It's pretty good once you understand it all. Polite. So we go next. Look, the design price is now up. So is there a way to change that? $2 per design, is it? Oh, it's added them together. Doesn't seem to have an option to edit it. Oh, great. Let's see what happens. Probably be expensive. Done, close. And back to the designs. So if we go to my YouTube channel, up the banner here should open the store. And it should be there. But it should say that it's back and front, shouldn't it? But it doesn't sort of show you two images on one. Kind of strange. Hang on, where's the back and front though? Unless it's this one. Well, that's confusing. So you can choose your sizes down here, colors that you want. But yeah, where's our back and front design? Kind of strange. So let's go back to the store. Edit. Delete. Maybe it hasn't been approved yet. I don't know.
Probably. Okay.
Edit name. Name, description. Of OT logo. With back OT logo. Hopefully it hasn't changed it for this one. Because that's separate. That's the front one only. Yeah, it doesn't seem to have changed it there. So you could do one with alien code as well. And also use the other logo here. Truth. I suppose we're spending a wee bit too much time on this though. We should get on with other stuff. People might get bored of watching us. So their help actually helped in the end, but I had to search for Google. So does it say different now? Doesn't say different. Yeah, look. I changed it to with logo on the back. And it's got 87 instead of 113. Obviously, like they said, some double logos don't show. Don't make any sense. Well, it's got me beat, unless it hasn't been approved yet. Almost seems to be the same one as the other one. These two seem to be the same. We haven't got duplicates, have we? Just those two. Rejected, rejected, approved. Unless it automatically chooses products that only show on the back, on the front. If you know what I mean. I closed it down now. So if I click on there, only show ones that can do it on front and then ones on the back. I don't know. But it was on the cap before though. No, not there, is it? History. Oh, well, we might have to wait and check it again tomorrow. Can't see anything I've done wrong.
Well, maybe group again or something.
Yeah. It's the only thing I can see. Edit, edit, edit here. Select designs for these products. Edit. Seems to be back and front though. Should work, shouldn't it? Design size. That makes it bigger or smaller. But that auto size looks pretty good. Yep. I suppose you could do a sleeve as well. Probably need to upload some badges. Let's see. Whereabouts would I have them? Seems to be there, doesn't it? I think it's not been approved yet, maybe.
I think.
That one. Seems to be there. That's lower back, that one. That really should be up higher, shouldn't it? That won't allow you. Only a little bit. And that's kind of weird. It hasn't updated the name here. Unless it's a cation problem. Oh, beats me. So yeah, we have got some badges I've downloaded. Let's see. Well, I used it for my episode.
Why am I not?
Got it on my backup drive.
Now, which of your 47 drives did you put it on?
On this one. It's called Badges. Badges. Best to watch the episode though, because I talk about them. So you got all these different badges, special things. I probably would have to edit it and make it my own, like out there channel maybe.
Right.
And you've got this. These are actually real badges. Look at that weird one. Don't ask.
That's great. why I watched them.
I suppose we could edit one. Let's give it a try. Yeah, as long as you're not getting bored of what I'm doing. Open with
I'm good.
.net. So you probably have to do the transparency one. How are we going to get rid of the thing going around the outside? Easy. Good question. Probably have to use this magic wand on it. There you go. Inside. Let's see if we can erase it. Oh, it's just got rid of the white. I mean the color. So we have to change it here probably. Selecting too much now. No, it's not working. No. Probably have to go around with the eraser. It's protecting it. Deselect. As you can see, this is how you do Photoshops. Need a steady hand. Oh, stuffed up.
That would not be me.
Oh, see, I went off course. So it's best to always do little bits, maybe like that, and then it remembers.
Right.
If you do a whole lot of sweep like that and make a mistake, then it doesn't remember. Oops, looks like we scared off most of the people watching.
Well, I went ahead and Erica and her brother and other people, I guess they got something on video. 4 different people videoed the same thing. So she's going to try and send it to you through your Gmail account. I gave her the one that's on the About in your channel. She sent it that. Curious
Okay.
to see what they captured.
I'm probably doing this the hard way. I think I chipped in the wee bit on the edge there. But it's good enough, I think. Probably chipped in there, did I? Need to make it smaller. Then there's a tool, effect called text. Whereabouts is it? So many functions here. Text formation, rotate text, couple ones here, spiral text, circle text is probably what I want. can't see the writing appearing on the sample here. Does it put it on the screen? Oh yeah, here we go. The out there channel, probably the wrong color. You could say crew. That would be quite cool. Out there channel crew member. That would be you, John. It looks like it's changing the gaps. Okay, we need to see what it does. That's sideways. Radius. Can't see it like I told you. How do we change the color? Font. Arial black. Font size. There you go. How about color? Bold. Outline would be quite good if we had outline there. Angle of arc. Right. Right around or not quite around? Well, we don't want it to go right around. Can't see anything about color. Clockwise. Position. Looks like the stars might get on the way. Probably have to get rid of those. Yeah, we'll just say okay on that. We should have changed the color first by the looks of it. Yeah. Normally you do that in a separate layer, so I'll just undo all that. I'll probably get rid of it. So get rid of that. Okay, so you probably want to go add new layer, then do the text. Texture, text, where is it? There, circle. Hopefully it remembers what we had. Oh, it does, look at that. The out there channel crew member. Not quite right. How about that? It's pretty cool, huh? Maybe it's too. We need to change the spacing. Angle. What's that bottom one say? Finer adjustments. Font size. How about spacing? Up and down. Radius. Angle of arc. Angle of start. That's all right. Oh, right. Rotates it. Did it have more down here? Fine adjustment. No. Tshirts. Doesn't quite read. It's all squashed up. Arial.
Jumbly.
Yeah, we need some gap in between. I'm not sure. It doesn't have it, does it? That flips it. That's not too bad too. What's the better way to go? Yeah, I could have sworn it had space in. That's more gappy, so that's not too bad. So what other fonts we got? Not much of a bold. Too faint. See that all the fonts change position. Depends if it's Times Roman or whatever you call it. Curia. Where is it? Oh, that one's not too bad. Yeah, start to plug. What font do you reckon?
I don't know. Why are the letters slanted? That weird.
And I'll start. Yeah, I don't know, because of the angle. I don't know. Bold, clockwise, the out there channel, crew member. Not too sure why it's slanted.
I don't know. I straightened those out and it looked really cool. Not sure why it won't.
Can't see anything I'm missing. Maybe it's the font, I don't know. Maybe because I got it down a line here, maybe. Is that better? Could do a star. Is it? Oh, it's not a star. Remember, and you need one at the end. It's looking good. But yeah, the slope I don't understand. So that's Linda. Oh, cryptic. That also my alien code. Marlets. almost seems to have a wrong slope on it. See, if you do italic, it sort of straightens it out though. Well, that looks pretty close to what we want. Bold though. I think that's the best one we've got so far. But okay on that. And now we can say effects outline. And we can do it at a layer or around the whole object as well, probably. So there's two ways we can do it. Whoa. That's cutting the edge, I think. So you could do it that way. Choose whatever color you want.
It would have some kind of space now. That's so.
Yeah, well, that one didn't seem to have it. Light blue. I don't know, you'd have to print it off and see how it comes out, really. One for Gerard. He's the expert on this sort of stuff. And then we could do, instead of that layer, we could do around the other one. Where's the layers? Wait, let me. So we can undo the writing because it's on a separate layer. And we can go select all. And why is it not working? What it would be working. Why is it not working? Maybe you can't do it that way. Maybe you need both layers on. Or you have to merge it, probably. I will try again. Not doing the outside. Yeah. So go image flatten. Makes all one image. Oh, what happened there? Shows there. Ah, strange. CPU peaking a bit, is it? 70. It's got that shimmering effect when I go the mouse over it. So maybe it'll work now. Just trying to get a white edge on it. Can't see it doing anything. Nope. It's kind of crazy. Ah, we're getting it now. Around the outside. There you go. Just want a little bit. So it goes around the outside. I assume it was sharp on black or right one. Oh well, now you can save it. That will do, I suppose. Save as, and downloads. No, it's JPEG. We don't JPEG. Edge crew. So let's see how it comes out. You still there, John? Oh, I lost you. John, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay. Well, that's the final output. Can't see the white background though. Should be transparent though. Ting. Does it look like it's transparent? So there's some rough bits in it. Probably look pretty bad, maybe, I don't know. What's that there? I think Jared would be better to do it. But at the real scaled down size, I don't think you'd notice it. The little errors. So yeah, can we upload it? So has it changed our...
Thrown together, that's not bad.
Not bad for an amateur like me. Oh look, it's now updated. We're back. So have they approved it? Must have done. There must be an admin thing. So click on it now. Still doesn't show it's got a back though, does it? front, no back. Is that a cache problem? Well, have a look and see if it works for you anyway. And we'll try the sleeve thing next. Logo with back, transparent one. Has that got 2 logos on it? No. I'm confused. Could that be a bug in the system? Seems to come up with the same one again, doesn't it?
It's like it.
Can you click on the link and see if you get it back on yours?
Yeah,
It might be.
yeah. That's what I'm doing.
It might be.
I'm just showing it on the front.
So you're getting the same. That's really weird.
We can check it again in 24 hours and see if it's updated.
Maybe I should have watched the rest of that video. Maybe I had to tick on something. I don't know. It looked pretty obvious though, didn't it? Well, let's try adding all 3. So, so where's the badge though? I'm pretty sure. Ah, right. I haven't uploaded it as a separate thing, have I? So you have to go back first, is it? Upload image. Well, it says it's transparent now. So let's not add that to any products yet then, and see if that adds in properly. Add up more images. Multiple. There it is. So does it do the order that you select it maybe? Front, and now back. That one. And left. And right sleeve. Yep. Well, how can you do a right? Can't use the same image on both sleeves, which is kind of strange. So which one do you normally have it on? You normally have it on right, don't you? There you go. Can't duplicate it. No. That's alright. Apply. So what's happened? It's not allowing me to apply. Maybe it needs a left sleeve as well, do we? Is that done now or what? It's only got cancel and apply. So it looks like another problem. Now it's dimmed out, you see.
I think the paranormal has you in its grip.
Still does the same. Well, it shouldn't have a left sleeve though. Apply. Can't see though. Can't see. It normally has a next button or something, doesn't it? Can't be combined. Why not?
Yeah, I just saw that.
That doesn't make any sense. Doesn't like the other logo. Has it been banned or something? What's wrong with that one? No, can't be combined. How about those two?
Apparently not.
What's it doing? Maybe because it hasn't been proved yet. Oh, it did something. No. Oh, it's at this one. Yep, because it all looks the same now. It's getting a bit confusing. It said 2 or more, didn't it, in the video? So how can we edit it? Well, that's kind of sucky. Can I delete it? $9. What is it? I got no design price on it. Maybe I have to create a product of it first, do I? Okay.
I bet you they do. it's got some kind of an approval process.
No, there was check that here, design price. Well, 0. And create again. I think we ain't going to have time for anything. Move on. Okay. Front. Back. And why's it got to $9? Average print price. Okay. Jumps up a bit. And this one. Left sleeve. Right sleeve. Right. Why can't we do it? Oh, well, we'll try that one. I guess the red cross means no go.
Apparently so.
Well, let's try alien code then.
You know?
No. I'll get rid of the front then. Well, it could at least give us a reason why they can't be combined, eh? That sucks, error messages like that.
Yeah, you said that going in a circle at that point.
It's got me beat. And
The red X.
so what haven't I tried? Complicated. Question mark. Chat. Oh, they're no good. Tried to chat in real time. And that one's here. Well, maybe we can't do it on the sleeve then. Should be able to. I bet that works though. Alien code front and polite. Oh yeah, it's happy with that.
As long as you use the same design.
No, as long as you only do 2. This one's the alien code one. Oh, let's put it on the back. Crew member instead of the sleeve.
Maybe a little confusing, is it?
But I had it in the sleeve. The
Actually, I like that.
sleeve. I had it for the sleeve, not the back. When I
Okay.
applied it, I reckon that's a bug. Okay. Let's try again. Is it the right one though? Alien code. No, it's not working.
So you just limited to 2 different images. That's it. Doesn't matter what you.
It does look like it. Can you do 4? Although that would work, I suppose, as a badge. $2. Man, I'd be getting lots of money per T-shirt though. It'd just be crazy. Must be doing something wrong still. No, I suppose you can't combine them. Yeah. Okay. That works. Two designs. Got the 2 designs up here. And it's front and back. Although that'd probably be alright. Looks a bit small though. That one's only got front and back, maybe. So you can't do it on T-shirt, maybe. What else we got? So these ones, baseball.
Right.
No. Hasn't got left and right. Got me beat. Got me beat. What else we got? Hoodies. Still looks like front and back. That's Confused and hat. It's got it on the side. That's a interesting hoodie, isn't it? You won't see the alien code on it, I don't think. Should be on the sleeve. Okay, I'll just say apply. Next. Or maybe I need to select all products, edit product selection. Oh, look at that one. Unisex. That one's going to look crazy, isn't it? Anyway, done.
Be perfect for lying brown.
Well, I haven't seen any that's got a sleeve picture on the side here. Oh, well, we'll just
click on a specific thing. It should give you all the different views, front, side, and everything.
It should do, shouldn't it?
Yeah.
Alien code with crew badge. But look at the keyboard crew badge. Keep forgetting the keys are slight alignment to the old one. Well, that sucks. Beats me. What's going on? So where's that thing about it again? Maybe I should just watch all of the video. But I thought it was all there. Oh, right. So it come up in the store now? I bet it's all wrong too. Well, it's there. With crew badge. And no back. It's got me beat. Maybe it's a colour thing. No. And it still comes up wrong here. Must be missing something, I think.
Well, it's going to give you concise instructions on what you can and cannot do and how to do it.
Yeah, stupid error messages. History. Whereabouts was it? Print. Let's shoot. Don't see it in the list, the video. SPREADSHIRT. It's not really helpful here. It doesn't actually tell us. The spreadsheet page that we found.
I know.
Confusing. Here we go. Click on that one. Well, it does say front and back here. Now you can choose the designs you want to place. Select 4 designs available, which we tried to do. We tried 3, 4. Products will be limited with 4 print areas are possible. Select 2 designs and you'll get products where 2 or more print products with 1 print area like mobile phone case. So does he do? Here's the video. So what they're saying here
No, Steve.
should scale automatically though. We want the logo on the left-hand side pockets position, and the logo as large as print on the back of the shirts. I don't think they're that flexible to say it needs to be on the pocket only. Don't understand your question. How'd you do a damn sleeve then? Okay. Try again.
Welcome. Today I would like to share with you how to ready your designs for printing on multiple print areas of a product. Often printing on either the front, back, or sleeve alone will cover your merchandising desires. And you can still do this as you normally would, but you can also create products with designs printed on more than one side or sleeve, like say the front and the back of a shirt or hoodie. Let's start in the Design tab. We already created some products with just one design and set the design price. Let's now upload designs as you normally would by either browsing to files on your computer or dragging and dropping files here. Now we have several designs to work with to create products. As mentioned, you can click on any of these designs as you normally would to create products with one design on one print area. Or by clicking here, in the next step, you can choose to upload more designs or add products with several print areas. You can choose up to 4 designs to place on different print areas.
We've done
If you
that.
select 4 designs, you'll be able to create only those products with 4 print areas. Selecting 2 designs, and you'll get products with 2 or more print areas. Products with 1 print area, like a mobile phone case, for instance, won't be available. But let's select one design we just uploaded, and one we've already created with products, so it already has a design price.
And a sleeve, mate.
Now that you've selected your designs for the new
cool.
product,
Yeah.
you can choose where to sell it. Do you want to sell it in SPREADSHIRT's marketplace, the showroom, or in your spread shop?
So you ain't gonna
Or
show us do a
both.
sleeve.
You're free to choose your sales channels. It's important to note that if you only sell in the marketplace or in a shop, this step won't be shown. You can now edit your product by clicking on it. You can choose the size and position of the design and determine the product colors. You'll also get the chance to move your design back and forth between print areas to switch the arrangement. But remember, placing more than one design within one print area is not possible. You can then add a name, description, and keywords for your products with multiple print areas. A summary with an overview of the printing costs and the sum of the individual design prices will also be supplied. You can see in this example that the total design price amount for this multiple print area design is shown here. It's obviously great to be able to put your designs left, right, and center, but caution is in order. More print areas will incur more printing costs and additional design prices. So keep tabs on that total sales price. But also remember that for spread shops, you might want to choose setting your design price to 0, since you'll receive 20% of the product and print price automatically. This could help you keep those sales prices lower for your shop. And that's it. That is how you will create products with designs in multiple print areas. Heading back to the Design tab, you can see listings with dots like this are the design assets you have created with multiple designs and multiple print areas. Now you have even more control in the products.
This comes up
create.
normal.
Happy selling.
Mine don't do that. Does it
There
make
we
any
go.
sense to you, John? We didn't do anything different.
Nope.
Is yours shown back and front?
Well, if you choose on a particular product, it will go ahead and show you the sleeves and the front and the back and all this and that. But those are products that are already out there. The ones that you're doing, I'm not seeing anything that shows anything on the sleeves anywhere.
Well, it doesn't show on the back either, like
so,
his did.
Again,
It
this
even
might
shows
need to
the
be
sleeve
approved,
here.
and then they'll come through. Oh.
Oh, I have to look at it another day, I guess. But anyway, can't see anything we did wrong there for getting the sleeve. But that should at least show the back and front, but it's not.
Exactly. So that's why I'm thinking they may have to approve it first. For some stupid thing, who knows?
Rejected. No rejects there. Maybe that's the way you're selecting it, maybe. I don't know. Maybe you have to re-upload them again. But not assign them to any products, maybe. That's one thing you can try, I guess. Had to get really confusing. So there's the 3 images. No product selected. Okay. I thought when he uploaded this, it went straight there. Did it? Maybe it didn't. So 0, 0, 0, which is good. Went that on front, back, and sleeve. Just try that for now. No. I don't know. Oh, well, I think it's time to wrap up anyway. It's getting up to 4 p.m. here. But yeah, anyone out there that knows the answers can put a comment on the page on Spreadshirt. I wonder how much Teespring is different from their store now. Is it just as easy to use? So yeah, I just can't see. Let's look up a search.
I wouldn't interested in.
Talks about templates here. I wonder if you have to create a template, maybe. I don't know. Nothing there from what I could see. Email required. Website. Leave a message. Yeah, finally. Did he get it working? Could it be that the sizes are too big and it can't be scaled down? But that would be kind of weird because Ping allows it to be scaled any size you want.
Right. Yeah, it's not like iron on sticker.
Well, it's meant to be better than an iron-on sticker anyway.
Oh God, I hope so. I'm very pleased with the quality of my hoodie. It turned out great.
Maybe it goes over the price or something. But I uploaded those and they had 000 on the design, so how would they be able to calculate how much printing price it would be? Shouldn't really matter. So he's got a left here, but he doesn't show us how to do a left sleeve. So maybe there's another video out there that we can look at. But yeah, people are probably sick of what we've been doing today. Or maybe not, who knows. I wanted to do some MUFON stuff, but we've run out of time. But was there anything said down the side here that we need to look at?
Nah,
William Tavern got bored.
yeah, Word America bounced off about 45 minutes ago.
I don't know. We could have a quick look at around UFO interest, just to wrap up. See what's out there. Enough of spreadsheets. UFO interest. What's he been up to? So looks like he's posting about that Navy saying they're changing the reporting. So what's he saying here? Did the Navy just admit UFOs are real? Well, Tom DeLonge says they did. Interesting article here. I don't think Scott Brando likes Tom DeLonge too much. Well, Tom DeLonge says they did. In the past few days, there has been quite a storm over the Navy's announcement guidelines, new guidelines. And looks like there's a bit of reading here. And our old friend Tom DeLonge is given full credit for this change to lobbying by his to the Stars Academy. He wrote on his Facebook, "This is a direct result of to the Stars quite efforts coordinating briefings in the legislative and executive branch, blah blah blah." But didn't Alexandro say on Facebook that definitely Lewis, whatever his name is, Alessandro, had a lot of, if it wasn't for them, that this wouldn't be happening, wouldn't be public. So I don't know.
What was that? You broke up there. I didn't get the last half of that. What was that now?
Probably be all right on the recording, I think. But might be just Discord, is it?
Probably.
I don't know how it's coming out, but we'll see, I guess, in a minute. But not everyone was swept up by the excitement. John Greenwood asks in the Black Vault, what does that mean? He notes that the Navy and CIA documents seem to be concerned with unidentified aircraft rather than flying saucers or UFOs. That's what I said when I read it. Greenwald has been scrutinizing statements made by Luis Elizondo and other TTSA officials and has found them to be honestly confused and inconsistent. His cater has apparently made him quite unpopular in certain UFO circles. And of course, these are the people who aren't interested in facts. They want to defend certain irrational beliefs.
All right.
Note the first thing there, unauthorized airspace incursions. That basically means a plane flies into a region that it should not be in. The Navy document calls it a spill-in. Note in this new press release, they say the Navy and USAF take these reports very seriously. So that's the notice. I noticed the word in too. It didn't say unusual aircraft exceeding anything that's known to be made by humans. It doesn't sort of just always use the term aircraft everywhere. Airspace or airspace in this case.
Right.
They ain't making any references to anything being non-human made technology at all. Kind of strange. The whole business is kind of strange. So this looks like it goes on a bit. Oh well, need to wrap up though. Oh, did I copy it or paste it? And what was else there? This one here came out last year. It was a drone display going on. They said it's new UFOs in Phoenix, and it wasn't. What else we got? Secure team again. They're great researchers. I think that's what we looked at last time. So there's nothing new there. Anyway, it's time to wrap up now. I'll update the title to include what we did today. Wasn't much on UFOs, unfortunately, but it's still related to the channel and learning, of course. I think we all learnt a bit today playing around, editor and stuff. So just turn to my credits and hopefully it works.